Yes, this week started off with us all just hanging out, playing cards, getting to know each other with the new people that came into the group. Um, we are doing new classes. It's been so much fun. We're taking Greek mythology and religion. It's been great. We went out to dinner all together, got some shots of Ozu, and as you can see by everyone's reaction, it's a lot. It's hard to take. No one really likes it, but we take it every time we get it because it's fun. At the classroom, there's this little area out back that's just fun for our breaks and stuff, so I just went out there. And then our roommates made us dinner again. It was so amazing. This time it was the feta pasta from TikTok. Absolutely delicious. So much fun. Had everyone over again. Almost this whole week, this lovely sound you hear behind me, this construction that was happening all week, starting at 7 a.m., just trying to do my homework. It was a lot to handle, but we did have one class on Zoom. I promise I am learning actually while I'm here in Greece. It's not just all fun and games. My friend Allie went and got this gorgeous tattoo this week. It's so stunning. We did a little shopping in Plaka, starting to get some souvenirs, starting to just get everything we need before we leave. We did buy a pack of Uno cards. The games get very heated, but they're so much fun. I love it. I don't know if I've mentioned this, but we're staying right next to a church. So these are all the cars on a Sunday morning as we were about to head out to the beach for the day. We got to the beach. It was crazy crowded, but it was so much fun, so relaxing. One of my favorite parts about being here. And we took a taxi back, and it's always just so fun seeing all the sights as we pass them. All these just historical things, like in the background of this shot is the Temple of Zeus, I believe, that's under construction. Like, it's insane how much history is just everywhere all around you. We get ice cream just about every night. This is us walking down Ermou Street, which is one of the main streets near where we're living, where they just build around old churches, which is always so fun. The next morning, Dina came over and gave us a little cooking class. She taught us how to make bougatsa, and I cannot wait to make it once I get home. It's just phyllo dough, sweetened condensed milk, water, and butter. It was so delicious, served with ice cream. It was so much fun getting to learn how to make this and just hanging out with everyone. I am still working, so here's yet again another work video of Billy seeing Z's little doggy and being obsessed. So much fun. And then Liz made dinner again, and she made some chicken parmesan and zucchini for all of us. It was my first time having chicken parmesan, and I'll tell you what, it was absolutely delicious. 10 out of 10, would recommend and would have again. It's so much fun when we all have dinner together. Most nights I just get a little dessert and watch my show in my room, which is always fun and relaxing with Addie there across the way. We did finally take Allie to Wine on Tap, our favorite restaurant, and she was amazed by the beer options, which was so fun. And I found it so interesting that the bathroom of this wine and beer place was up this spiral staircase that's so skinny, and I didn't know how anyone would navigate that if they've had a little too much to drink. This is just another shot of us getting some coffee and drinks before going to class. The coffee here is so amazing, and we did finally cave and order some Domino's for dinner. We did another beach day just because we're trying to cram in as much as possible before we leave. And then that night we went out to a club, and it was so much fun. There were these cages that people danced in, which was just fun to see everyone having a great time. And then the next day we ended up going to the zoo. You could get close to a lot of the animals, which was so fun. Like, here's Allie feeding some turtles. The sound they all made as they're slapping up against each other was so interesting, but it was a lot of fun. There was also a little walk through goat area, which was fun. I love to pet some goats. It's always a great time. This one really liked the taste of Addie's knee. Not sure why, but brought some friends over to do the same. And then we got to see the elephants. A lot of the enclosures just look generally a lot more barren than I'm used to. I really haven't seen a lot of grass or anything around here, which has been so interesting. You got to get up right next to the lemurs, which was so scary cool. Also saw some bears hanging out, doing their thing. Got to see the leopards really up close, which was super fun. We also saw some emus on the way out of the zoo. The next day we went to Piraeus, and you'll get to hear this clock we hear every day at 7 a.m. This is what it sounds like from the church nearby. 7 a.m., 7 p.m. every day it plays. Super fun. But we went to Agistri for the day. So we went on to our ferry. We got to leave the dock. And one of my favorite things is looking out the window as we go, because there's all these little islands and sailboats and everything that we pass. And it just feels so surreal. But we got off of the ferry in Agistri, so cute and small. You can hear the waves. This is one of the first places we've had real waves that constantly come in, and it's just so fun to hear.
Hi guys, we are in Agistri today. This is everyone. We had a really nice day at the beach. I didn't get out of the ocean for like 4 hours. It was great. My hair's a mess. Got my tattoo wet. And yeah, we'll see you again at dinner.
So that last video and these next few videos are courtesy of my friend Allie, because my phone died while we were at the beach. So this is her take on the world. You'll actually see me in the vlog. Crazy. But we went out to dinner by the water. We of course had to order the fresh squid. You can see it drying over there by the water. The seafood here is so amazing. I try and get it as often as can, especially when I'm on the islands, because you really just can't beat it. There was this wasp flying around the whole time when we finally caught it, but having it contained on the table was just a little too much for Addie. She did have to step away, which was kind of funny. But there's just animals, dogs running around all over the place. It's so much fun. We did have to end our time at Agistri and load back onto the ferry, but we got to be there during sunset, so it was such a beautiful ride. And that's how we spent weeks 5 and 6. I hope you enjoyed. Only 2 more to go, and I think they're gonna be jam-packed with adventure.